So gather round. Okay. So I have a download for you guys today. I haven't pulled a lot out yet. I just wanted to do it live for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you have earbuds in, if you're driving, you guys know the deal. I'm going to be hitting the bell, so make sure to turn down the volume just a little bit. And yeah, okay. You guys have a lot of people tuning into what you're doing. You guys have a lot of people keeping an eye on you. And you guys are definitely in some type of hermit mode because you are grounding your energy. You are getting acquainted with this new level that you are entering. You're getting acquainted with this new season and how things are going to be and how you need to be treating yourself. And you're just getting acquainted with new boundaries, new spiritual support, new support in general. It's like new levels, new devils. So you're getting acquainted with the new rules of this new level. So I want to go over what I think some of those are. If this found you, this is your message, okay? You guys got people in straight dismay. Okay, you guys have people in straight dismay because you're not messing around. No, you're not. You are reshaping your future. Okay? So I feel like the new rules of this new level is you need to act accordingly. You need to move accordingly to the guidance that you are being given. You need to listen to your intuition more. You need to rest more, rejuvenate, more self-care, more pampering yourself, more spoiling yourself. And this is really going to help you be in tune, more being grounded, more treating yourself like the crown on your head, you deserve it. So even though people are in dismay and you're very tuned in and you can feel that, you can feel those energies tuned into you, you are going to steady rock the crown that you deserve. You have greatness in your DNA. You have royal in your DNA. So you're going to have to stay kind of cold out here. Okay. What I wrote down for you is why are so many people watching you and not saying hello? Okay, why are so many people watching you or saying they support you and not saying hello? Huh? Yeah. So this is because most likely they are trying to emulate what you're doing. They're trying to copy what you're doing. And that sucks because some of these people you could have been friends with, you could support them, and you're like, okay, everybody's watching, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody's watching, but trying to pretend like they're not watching. This is like somebody watching your story, okay, on social media and trying to act like I wasn't on your slide ups. My name wasn't on there. And you guys know who those people are. These are like friends not liking your post. These are like friends not doing whatever. But you're not going to be concerned with any of that. You are going to be concerned with yourself. Me, and me. So affirm it below. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. So you guys are going to be learning to stay cold, to stay stoic, to stay close to God and close to prayer and grounded. Staying grounded in reality, not getting too far up in the clouds, but still dreaming big. And you are looking at the access that you are about to gain on this new level. You are a pattern breaker. You are a pattern breaker of anything that does not serve your highest good. And so some people don't like that. That immediately puts them on the chopping block. Some people don't like the fact that that removes them from the equation. Affirm it below. I know who needs to be removed from this equation. It's not personal. It's God's business. Okay? It's not personal. It's God's business. God foresees All the other fuckery that you would like to bring into my life, I don't got time for that. Riddle me what? I don't got time for that. I don't have time to go toe to toe, swing mud. I don't have time for that. Okay? That is how you guys are going to be looking at people that are in dismay, that are confused. Well, you're confused, even though you're not. Same-ish, different day. You guys are not confused why people are watching you and not saying hello. Weird. It's giving that. Okay, so you guys are a pattern breaker right now. You are being protected from certain manifestations. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are being protected from certain manifestations that you were not ready for yet. And I know that's like, what? But if this message is in fact for you, you know what I'm talking about. This is like wanting to be a mother, but like, oh, I don't want to quit partying yet. I really don't want to quit drinking. I really don't want to quit smoking. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's knowing that you want that manifestation, but being realistic and grounded in the fact that, okay, God, let me put down these ways. Let me break these patterns before I'm actually ready for that. And that's okay. Okay, so you are being protected from certain manifestations. You got certain types of rejection from certain things that you wanted because you needed to be more ready. And while you were being protected from these desires, from these wishes, you needed to heal and cut off some more people around you. You needed to heal and cut off some more people around you. They did not need to be of any type of influence to you. Okay? And when I wrote that down, that you need to cut off some more people around you, there were Harleys riding through my neighborhood so loud. I literally wrote in parentheses, Harleys everywhere. Okay. And then I put, you invoke a different type of envy and you'll be learning how to better protect yourself. So in this hermit time, it's not even really like solitude or you're being punished. You just really want time away to sort things out. You're going to be learning how to better protect yourself, how to better protect your energy, how to not fly off the handle. We are recovering hotheads. We are people pleasers in recovery, a lot of us. So you are learning how to better protect yourself. Keep choosing you. Affirm it below. I choose me. People are in dismay because you're not messing around. You don't want God to tell you a second time. It will all be revealed to you at a later date of the who, the what, and the why of why that needed to happen that way. Okay? So you guys need to keep choosing yourself at all costs. I choose me at all costs. Not Sally Joe down the street that I put on a pedestal in 2008. Not Becky or Veronica that I put on a pedestal in 2021. Not none of them. Not none of them. Okay? So keep choosing yourself at all costs because better support is on the way. And you are allowed to choose yourself. That's why these people being in dismay, like, why are you so cold? Why I'm so confused? Why are you so stoic? How'd you just switch up on me? You guys are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to choose you. Really let that marinate. You are allowed to choose you when people are acting childish as, you know what? You are allowed to choose you when people don't want to grow, they don't want to elevate, they don't want to move how you move. You are allowed to choose your mother effing self. Hello. Better support is on the way. Affirm it below. Better support is on the way. Help is on the way. It's all on the way. I am allowed to choose me. You are no longer dealing with people that don't commit like you do. And that's not like you're trying to judge these people. You're like, I don't have time for this. Okay. It's like you being in front of a chalkboard with a mentor, okay? This is the mentor that God's brought before you. Just hypothetical. And this is like you guys needing to study this new lesson, this new level, and all the people from the past are like, hey, what are you doing in this class? What do you mean you choose this class? What do you mean you choose you? And you're like, I don't have time for this. I really need to like pay attention to the new level. And these people are pissed. They're knocking on the door like, why wasn't I invited? I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules of who wants to play games. I don't make the rules of who wants to act like a troll, a whole demon in the house. I don't make the rules with that. People are playing real dumb right about now, and you ain't messing around. Even though it has like a negative part in the sentence, you can still affirm that below. I ain't messing around. The end. So, my spiritual knockouts in the building. If you are new here, I am your bestie on the internet. I am your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual advisor. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your fairy godmother, your favorite reindeer. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So grab whatever you be and snacking on and sipping on because I'm going in, okay? Keep choosing you at all costs because this is what you're coming out of. 3 of Swords. That ain't regular schmegular pain. Hello, it's just not. And so you guys are going to be keeping your cards very close to your chest. You're like, oh, I put all these people on a pedestal. They don't commit like me. They don't act like me. They don't maneuver like me. And I don't make the rules. Okay? Sadness has been a part of your life, and you are choosing this new level. You are choosing to get acquainted with the new rules of the game. Okay? And you are learning that you don't have to endure this pain alone. You don't have to endure this sadness alone. You are allowed to take time to heal. That's choosing you. When they're like, where'd you go? You don't want to go out anymore. You don't want to talk to me no more. You don't want to connect anymore. What's going on? It's like you are allowed to remove yourself from the equation and choose yourself. You are working your way through certain emotions with how you've let people infiltrate your circle. You are dealing with certain emotions of how you've trusted the wrong people, learning to forgive yourself, learning to forgive others. And these people want your undivided attention while you do it. They have the wrong fucking one. You guys are the galactic truth serum, but you are picking and choosing where you drop that serum. You are picking and choosing where you drop those microphones. You feel me? So as you guys are working your way through these emotions, you're coming out of the gates stronger than before. Ready for this new lesson, ready for this new chapter, ready for what it's going to bring you, ready to learn, like, okay, all is being revealed to me. Okay, now I see why I didn't get that certain manifestation. Now I see why I needed to wait for that. Now I see why I had to go through that. I need to give myself some grace. Like I've been handing it out like freaking daisies and candy. I've been handing it out like, oh, you get some grace, you get some grace, and you get some grace. And I didn't give none to myself. So you choose you. You choose you. Okay? And you are getting brilliant ideas, or brilliant ideas are right around the corner. The challenges that you went through this whole entire year are leading you to plan and reshape your goals into something even better. This is a very big breakthrough for you. It's got people in dismay because they see that you are not messing around. Okay? It reminds me a lot of like athletes that are very serious about what they're doing. You know, when they want to win a championship, when they want a ring, like they're not messing around half the time. You guys got your head in the game, not the clouds, the game. And these people are upset. They're going to have to get in line. Okay? They can take a number. They can take a number. They can get behind hater number 8, hater number 14. You guys know what I'm about to say. They need to get a freaking hobby. They need to join a sewing circle. They can go to grandmother's bingo. They can do whatever as long as they're up and out of your face. It's all the haters. They stretch. That line stretches around the block. And they're just with their janky binoculars, like watching. And you need to stay cold. You need to stay closed off. You need to stay stoic. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay close to God. And you need to keep your middle fingers up because you don't got to explain nothing. They know what they did. All of these people are like, oh my gosh, why'd you leave me? They know what they did. You're not the jerk for not explaining it. They think it's like that song, when I move, you move, just like that. No, it's when I go, you stay, just like that. Because God tells me who goes and who stays, who makes the cut. And some of these people, they were wearing themselves well around you, like presentable, classy, sophisticated. So these are not your usual suspects of who you cut off. Let's start there, okay? What I'm channeling is the people that you have in dismay, they're of a higher, I don't know if the word would be echelon, or they're just of a higher status. They're more privileged than the type of people you normally cut off. And that is why they're straight watching you. I mean, you would think that they could afford better binoculars, but that's not your problem either. So that is the new levels, new devils that you're starting to see. And now you're focusing on the new lesson because now the new enemies are going to be coming in even crazier, even more sophisticated, even more classy. That was just like level 1 of sophistication, class, got a little bit of money, but they don't have the desire or the soul that you have. They don't have the spirit that you have. And so you guys, a lot of you had to figure this out the hard way because you weren't trying to judge anybody like, well, they have more money, they have their ish together, so like they're doing well for themselves, so I must need them in my life. Then you start figuring out that these people aren't really doing well for themselves. They're fake flexing. You guys just got rid of people that put material on a pedestal as you put them on a pedestal. Okay, so what I'm channeling is some of these people that just brought you not regular schmegular pain, the 3 of Swords. You're like, well, they drove a really nice car. They had a really nice home. They go on really nice vacations. They seem like they have their ish together. A lot of them business owners. You got introduced to level 1 of your cutoff game in this new season. And now as you enter this next chapter, you know, like, okay, enemies come in all shapes and sizes. I literally heard it from one of my favorite content creators. She's like, the devil wears Prada. I was like, girl, yes, the devil wears Prada. The devil drives a Porsche. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. I can't. I literally can't. Thank you, Simmons. Hi, Alexis. Hi, guys. 747. I love that. Thank you, Alexis. That's very synchronistic. 747. That tells me, like, these people thought they were up there. They thought, well, this is how I ride. This is how I fly. But they don't really need to live that way. Or they're doing it for the wrong reasons. While pocket watching you, you guys could be making significantly less than them, significantly more than them, or you could just live differently than them, or you're more frugal with your money. You're better at saving, you're better at investing, and you make your money go further. You use your money for different things. And because they put material on a pedestal, or being materialistic on a pedestal, or labels or certain brands, it makes them maneuver a certain way. And this is how you guys got played. Okay? You thought, okay, we're around like-minded people. These are people that are also small business owners. These are people that are also entrepreneurs. These are people that are also self-employed, working from home, working remote, contracted out. You guys were trying to be around people like this. There's nothing wrong with that. But you were introduced to level 1, lesson 1 of what those more sophisticated haters look like and what they really envy, which is your pure heart, your generosity, your kindness, your time being valuable, and draining and depleting that. So now, as you're taking time away to heal from this Three of Swords, this betrayal and this heartache, you are realizing how brilliant you are. You are realizing how valuable you are. And it's not so you can get like cocky, but it's so you can really stand in your power. Okay? Some people could have thought, there's some athletes that are really cocky, but they have a certain mindset. Those that are the greatest, they have a certain mindset. When I was little, I used to be obsessed with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. I thought when I was little that I was going to be a basketball player. I'm not even kidding you. I was like, I'm going to be in the WNBA. Woo, woo, woo. I also played baseball, softball. I loved doing stuff. But anyways, it's not about me. It's about you. There are certain ways that these goats, okay, there are certain ways that these goats maneuver and protect themselves from these energy vampires. So think about like Kobe Bryant and Shaq. Both amazing. They don't be getting along, or they didn't get along. Okay, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. But you know what I mean? Some people could have been like, he was arrogant, he was this, he was that, and the third. But he had a way that he did things. And he did not like being around other people that didn't commit like him. And I ain't never been a Lakers fan, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, but you can still respect the hustle of certain athletes and what they do and what they bring to the table. People now, as you are recognizing the brilliance within yourself, they have to recognize that, or they have to step to the left. And it's not because you need your behind kissed. It is because you don't have time to play. You already went through level 1 of more sophisticated ops, and now you're going through level 2 of how you're going to protect yourself and what the new ops are going to look like. Because when you are chosen, when you are a light worker, when you are an empath, this is something you are always dealing with. Always. So, as some were banking on your generosity, okay, you are now taking the moment to heal and looking at what opportunities are around you and how you're going to step into this role of leadership, because it is that time. It is that time to choose how you are going to be a leader, how you are going to mentor, how you are going to be a teacher, and how you're just going to move. You're not backing away from the spotlight. You might be in hermit mode, like not really wanting to deal with others, but you are not removing yourself from the spotlight, though they're crossing your fingers that you will. They know they brought you the Three of Swords, or they assisted with that, and they are hoping and praying, these people that you have in dismay, they know that you're not messing around, because just because you cut off a bunch of people doesn't mean you're removing yourself from the spotlight. You were born to shine. Okay, you were born to shine. You guys have success coming in and prosperity that is going to pull you up out of debt. I really want you to sit with that. You guys have blessings and prosperity that is going to come and pull you up out of debt. It's going to help you invest in your future. So God is teaching you, okay, we got to stay grounded. We got to stay stoic. You can still have a pure heart. You can still have a big heart, but I'm teaching you how to maneuver. Class is in session. You feel me? And you're going to see that every way you dropped microphones, every way you pulled out the scissors, every time you had ferocious cutoff game and you listened to your intuition, it worked for your highest good. Because think about how you learned things in stages this year. Every time your intuition was whispering, hey, let's not let them do that. And you were like, no, let me give them one more chance. Like, we were sabotaging ourselves. And now we realize, oh, hell to the no, that ish. My intuition told me 8 times. Okay, what I'm channeling is your intuition told you 8 times, but you were like, no, let me just give them one more chance. Let me just give them one more chance. Even though I've given them 10, let me just give them one more try. And it just wiped us out. So you guys learned so much from that all year long. It's almost like you knew that leading up to a certain situation, you had to cut somebody off or break up with someone, and you felt good about that. But then as you stepped into the next stage, you wanted to find a new home, you wanted to get more comfortable, but you couldn't because that person was only a stepping stone. And then to the next situation, you were like, oh, I'm so tired of having to fight this good fight. Like, let me get comfortable somewhere. So part of it was wanting a new home, wanting a new base. And then the other part of that is sabotage. And sometimes we don't really realize that we be doing that to ourselves when we're not listening to our intuition. Okay, when we are not listening to our intuition. And so we went through something very painful this year, if not 3 times, because I got the 3 of Swords. I feel like you went through 3 challenging obstacles starting from the beginning of this year. Like right out of the gate, you were having to deal with a big obstacle, like a big heartache. And it took months to recover from. So not only are you like trying to recover from that, now you're dealing with the new setting and you're like, oh my gosh, like, can I just rest? Like, and then you were seeing you're going to have to leave that situation. So now you're really pulling back because you got mad respect for your intuition right about now. Okay, let's keep it all the way 1000. You got way more respect for your intuition now. Like, intuition, I will never doubt you again. I know what type of pain that brought me. I will never not listen to you again. And this is a big breakthrough for you guys. So it's exciting. Okay, your plans are about to be working out. New plans are unfolding. You have happiness, prosperity, and success coming in. You're getting pulled up out of debt. Can I get an amen? Okay, can I get an amen? God is saying you richly deserve these new blessings. You richly deserve these new blessings. And some of these people that you guys were dealing with, that you had to remove yourself from, they thought they knew what was fair. They're not the judge of what fair is. God's going to show you what's fair. God's going to show you what vindication is. God's going to show you what justice is. Period. The end. It's time to be promoted by your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, because you are going to choose you. And every time you choose you, watch how your spirit team supports you. Okay, people always want to make you feel bad, like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? Why don't you give me all of your time? What? I can't. I cannot. So again, be patient with yourself because you guys have a lot of people trying to emulate what you're doing, which is super shady to you, because these people could have been friends at one point or supporters at one point, and you're looking at them like they act like everything's gravy on their side of the street, but then they're trying to emulate your every move. Next level. Next level. God is taking your wow, legacy. God is taking, I was literally going to say, God is taking your finances to the next level. And before I could even say that, legacy came out. So I'm telling you, it's more than getting out of debt. It is being able to take care of so much more in your life, family-wise. Spirit wants you guys to know that the gifts of your ancestors are also your gifts too. Okay, the gifts of your ancestors are also your gifts too. So you guys are going to be evaluating things differently. You're going to be defying the odds, defying gravity. All of these challenges actually rescued you from a different path that you had no business on. Okay, the path of putting some of these people on a pedestal and thinking that they were true supporters or true ride or dies showed you that they had you on a path to the Three of Swords. Again and again and again and again. You guys are going to be networking more. You guys are also going to be home more while you set up shop on your next chapter. Stay silent about your moves. Keep it close to your chest because it ain't nobody's business. It ain't nobody's business. Somebody here is going to be buying a home. You guys are getting a major windfall. Major relief, major windfall. Being able to not just buy a house, being able to like buy a house and renting it out. Being able to create residual income. Being able to do that with real estate. Some of you guys maybe always had an interest in doing that. But you're like, well, I don't have the finances to do things like that. So stay silent about your moves right now because you guys, I'm shook. You guys, stay silent about what you're about to do because these people do not need to know. Nobody needs to know. How will they know? You know that real, how will they know? But how will they know? Nobody needs to know. They'll know when it's done. Okay? They will know when it's done. Move in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. So yes, the silence is going to make some people uncomfortable, but everyone's like burning question when they're around you is, how did they get that? How did they obtain that? And people are looking at your status because of the type of relationships you have. Really let that sink in. Okay? So you guys could have a social media following, a huge clientele. You guys could be known in your town or your city or your school. You guys deal with a lot of envy because of the type of support that you have. Because of the type of connections that you have. Like, well, why does Sally, Jesse, and I was going to say Raphael. Okay, well, we'll say that. Why does Sally, Jesse, and Raphael, why do they love collective so much? How come? Why does Jonathan love collective so much? Like, worships the ground that collective walks on. Why is that? Why does Ashley love Collective so much? She would do anything for him or Collective. Why? Do you know what I mean? People want to know about like your love life. The burning question is, how did they get that? How did they get that wife? How did they get that husband? How did they get those connections? And it's because you care about the quality and you're pulling out the weeds. Okay, you're doing major yard work, especially on your social media. Making money on social media for you will be very lucrative because you have a different strategy than most with any type of algorithm. So even though you're not a gatekeeper, you need to just, okay, bestie, we don't need to be telling nobody nothing. Because guess what? They're already trying to figure it out. Really think about that. They're already trying to figure it out. Thank you, Tori, for your donation. Yeah. If they're already trying to figure it out on the sidelines, like, well, how did they get that like that? How did they meet so and so like that? Well, I don't understand. You got these people in dismay because you don't mess around. And people know that you don't mess around. This is like being a star athlete. Some people are going to want to know because they actually want to build and be better. And there are some people that just want to know so they can beat you at your own game. Okay? You guys are dealing with a lot of people that want to beat you at your own game. So they are studying you. You are their science project. They are studying you, and you are their science project. You guys have a gift. And somebody will also be gifting you either a gift or help in some way. You guys are going to be uncovering and discovering natural talents and gifts and abilities. They're just waiting to be unlocked. Okay? A lot of them tie to your spirituality. Holy macaroni. Yes, Destiny swap attempts blocked. Straight blocked. And you guys didn't even know some of this was going on. You were like, I didn't know that they were watching me like that. I didn't, like, why are they watching and not saying a word? We know why. It's the envy. It's the jealousy. Why would they say, oh, I'm about you, but they're not going to tell you that, like, they support you, they're watching you? Because they're trying to emulate what you're doing. They're trying to figure out your strategy. They're trying to figure out why you have what you have. So you've survived level 1 of dealing with a more sophisticated piglet. Okay? You guys have survived level 1 of dealing with a more sophisticated type of heathen. These people are not pure of heart like you. And so all of that was being revealed this year. So anybody that you had a disagreement with or have had to walk away from, I'm hearing let the good times roll. You don't need to worry about them. But you are going to be forgiving yourself for not listening to your intuition. I know. Yes, a sophisticated piglet. Unfortunately, these people are in the doghouse with you because now you see what they're up to. Okay, now you guys see what they're up to. So if this found you, you got people in straight dismay because you ain't messing around. You are reshaping your future. Yes. You already cut them off. You're like, back it all the way up. I don't have to explain anything. I choose me. I move in silence and I choose me. I don't have to explain my gifts. I don't have to explain my next move. I don't gotta explain nothing. Jane, thank you for your donation. Like, these people didn't think you were prepared to fight. Ace of Swords. This is your breakthrough. Like Mortal Kombat. Finish them. Like, keep them cut off in mind, body, and soul, because they play too much. They just play too many games, and we don't have time for that. We got to get ready for the next type of op. We we have to get ready for the next type of op. Like, sorry, you're so last season. You're so last chapter. Don't have time for that. Nine of Pentacles. You are one Benjamin, one pentacle away from getting your heart's desires. And again, you guys are going to be really understanding why certain manifestations were rejected because you weren't done with basic training yet. Okay, let's talk military. You guys were not done with basic training. We were like, oh my gosh, where are all my gifts? What's going on? And God's like, training isn't over. Huh? What? Okay. So you guys are going to be figuring out that you do deserve these multiple streams of income. You do deserve your heart's desire. You do deserve this companion. You do deserve the love of your life. You do deserve to be independent. You deserve all of these things. But now you're going to see why some of them are moving a little bit slower than you would like them to. It's kind of like that saying, be careful what you wish for. It might not always come the way that you would like it to. You feel me? King of Pentacles. This is why people study you. Really think about that. This is why people study you, bestie. They're like, okay, I drive a fancy car, but I want to drive a fancy car. I know they got money. Okay, well, they don't want to wear fancy clothes. I know they can afford these fancy clothes because I know who all they're acquainted with. These people are mad because they're not, they want the type of popularity you have, or I don't know if the word would be notoriety. Excuse me. And Magician. Two of Wands. Wow. Ace of Cups. It's about to get real. When keeping it real goes wrong. It's about to get real. It's about to get a little dicey for your opposition. You guys deserve this new beginning. You deserve this love. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Two of Wands. You're ready for this new level. You're ready for this new chapter. We're coming out of basic training like we're ready. We are ready. And that is going to require us to choose us at all costs because we are allowed to choose ourselves. Better support is on the way because you are valuable and you are no longer dealing with people that do not commit like you. You are realizing why you couldn't have certain things or why you couldn't have certain relationships earlier on in the year. And because you deal with a different type of envy, you are just learning how to better protect yourself. You are not going to be making certain sacrifices for just whoever the F. Okay, anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you. Queen Rising, Enforcer. You guys got so many people mad right now. Okay. You guys got so many people mad right now because you were going to enforce the fact that I got this crown. I ain't taking it off my head. How do you like me now? Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? It's like, I can't. These people try to force their way on you. They try to force their ideas on you. Force the delusion. What? No. You are stepping into your power. It's about to be praised. You are coming up. You are in the spotlight and you ain't backing up from the spotlight. These people try to force their way in and they didn't realize that you are the spiritual knockout. They think they're tough or intimidating or can strong arm you with some gloves on, and you don't need no stinking gloves. How about that? The gloves are off. The gloves are off. Okay? If this is your message, if you claim this message, drop your boxing gloves down below. Okay? Gloves off. They're like, yeah, I look intimidating. Like, stop. Just stop. These people have no facts. This is why they're kind of mad. Some of these people really wanted to pin something to you. Some of these people really wanted to pin something to you and or get you in trouble for something or blame you for something, and that didn't work out how they wanted because they didn't have any facts. Well, the macaroni is in the microwave. The eagle has landed. The applesauce is on the table. I don't even know. Okay. But these people just make ish up because they have to be the victim. So God is showing you, wait, remember when your intuition told you, don't go there, don't go out with them, maybe cut that off? And we said, no, let me give them chance number 9. Look at all the gloves. Yes. They make ish up. How convenient. They make things up. How convenient. They want you to have a bad reputation while stealing your ideas. I got that so strongly. It was the first thing that I channeled. Why are so many people watching you and not saying hello? Because they are copying you. They're not here to say, hey, I support you. I really like what you're doing. I mean, you guys deal with so many ops that mostly try to get in your face and undermine you. That's normally what you deal with. So you're normally like used to people that really want to just get in your face and they're all loud and crazy. You're dealing with different types of ops. And now you are seeing a different type of piglet. Okay? A different type of heathen. And yeah, they want to fight with you. You guys, I've never gotten this card. Arguments, physical fight. They want to battle with you. They want to battle with you, but they can't. So that you guys are dealing with people that you've left behind and they're very aggressive in their thoughts because they have to be loud. They have to be all rah-rah because they don't have any facts. They don't have anything to really pin you to or blame you for. They can't really, they like competing with you. And I mean, it's just not going to work. Yeah, the jealousy was never cute. These people use force to get what they want. You don't like that. Okay, you don't like that. So God's showing you like you dodged a lot of bullets. Okay, you've dodged a lot of bullets. You're like, negativity, no. You are escaping crazy people. You are protected from haters. Every hater that you deal with thinks that they're going to be the one. You need to know that you have a crown on your head. You have greatness and royalty in your DNA. The days of you rolling around in the mud, we don't do that no more. We might think about it from time to time, but we don't do that anymore. You know what I mean, bestie? We don't deal with that type of drama. You turn the drama upside down because you give them nothing. You know exactly how to starve them out. These people all want to see what's behind the curtain because they feel like they're copying you or trying to emulate what you're doing. Their ego is bruised. Their ego is hurt because you're not giving them the secret recipe to the Krabby Patty. Okay? And you're just too busy winning. These people really need to be careful around you. They need to be careful around you. You guys are definitely going to be traveling. Okay, I'm getting some of you guys that wanted to travel. You're taking a flight or you're just taking some more time off to heal from this 3 of Swords that these people caused you. Wants you back. I'm hearing that NSYNC song. They want you back, but they're not sorry. Huh? Let the block party begin. You're going to Dubai? That's awesome. Okay. Woo. Crying over you. You guys. You guys got people in dismay. You got them in their head. You got them overthinking and stressed. Stay cold. Stay stoic. Stay grounded. Keep choosing you. That is not your problem. You got enough and a troll ain't one. You got 99 problems and a chooch ain't one. You feel me? So all the choochilinis in the back need to listen up because you know that they're hating on your spirituality. Riddle me what? They're hating on your light, your magic, your power that you're stepping into. You bumped your head for a minute, but you gathered your thoughts and now you are on your game. And nobody knows what you're up to. They don't understand too, especially for those of you on social media. They don't understand that like you only let them see what you want them to see. You guys got them over analyzing, hurt, upset, just crying. And it's not like you want them to be sad, but like it's not like you caused this either. Okay? It's not like you caused this either. So you guys finally listened to your intuition and said, I'm not giving them an 8th chance. I'm not giving them, like, remember, justice is here. You're like, I'm not giving them chance number 8 because this is how this year went and it didn't go great. So I'm kind of over it. You guys are going to let them cry their sob story to somebody else because we got the devil in reverse, but I'm going to hold it upright for illustrative purposes. Okay? There's so much that you had to let go of. There's patterns that you have to break. You are getting access to this new level and you're like, I can't be doing the same thing. Okay? I can't be doing the same thing. Queen of Pentacles. They would have had you stagnant. Judgment. You guys are waking up. Like, okay, not everyone's a good friend. I can't put everyone on a pedestal. Not everyone has good intentions because their life, like the optics of some of their lives look good. Okay? Like, the devil could wear Gucci. You don't know. Okay? And it reminds me of this Oprah interview. Okay? If you know, you know. It reminds me of this Oprah interview with Toni Braxton. And Toni Braxton had like this financial trouble. And instead of her being like love and light and nice, she was so mean to her. Like, what do you need Gucci flats for? I'm Oprah and I don't have Gucci flats. Girl, you could go buy them though if you wanted to. This is the type of energy you guys are dealing with. This is the type of energy that you guys are dealing with. And they've been caught. 7 of Swords in reverse. I won't tell them your secrets, fitness guru. Thank you for your donation. Don't tell them my secrets to misdirection. I promise I won't. But yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. Like, you caught them. You caught them. Toni Braxton literally said, she went for my jugular. She was really mean. She made me feel this small. Those are literally her words. She made me feel this small because she can go buy Gucci flats if she wants to. She chooses not to and then chooses to shame me. Don't even get me started on Oprah. Like, just don't. Okay. Used to love Oprah. Used to just gobble it all up. And now I see she's a whole propaganda machine. I don't got time for that. I don't have time for that. Okay. She's not the same. And a lot of people are waking up to how they've been used. We are waking up. We're like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ten toes down. Bestie, 10 toes down. Because, these people were going to bring continuous towers in your life. Okay? They were going to bring continuous upheavals, And you don't need that. You really don't. And it's sad that you could have admired some of them in some way, like, oh my gosh, they're so young, they seem like they're doing really well for themselves, or I really look up to them, or I admire this. There's certain pedestals that we put some people on, and then we realize, like, oh, that's not a great idea. Like, I could look up to Oprah, but now that I know what type of person she is, I'm like, I'm good on you. That pedestal that I put her on, I knocked her right off that shit. You feel me? You feel me? It reminds me of that reel, you love me. That little girl's like, you love me, you love me, you love me. That's how some of these leaders or people that we used to look up to, they're like, you love me, let me treat you like crap, but you love me, you love me, you love me. Like, I just got many different optics on why I don't like somebody. And I usually don't name drop like that, but I feel like after the Maui fires, I am Hawaiian, okay? I'm Hawaiian, African American, and Asian. And I don't F with that at all. The Rock, I'm very disappointed in him. Do not get me started on that. So, she's just very shady, trying to buy up sacred land and not giving a you know what. And there's, missing children and this, that, and the third. I don't F with that at all. How about that? So you can't buy my love. I don't care if you throw a car at me or whatever. You can't buy mine. Okay? So you guys know that the whole collective is waking up to, especially influencers and celebrities, that they ain't who they say they are. Okay? The diddler, the D, the I, the D, the dummy. Oh, he's going to get his. I believe that there's so many people that are going to get there. So remember what you're dealing with, though it's on a smaller scale, it's still a scale. It's a scale of your life. And it's still going to be quite a show. Though you feel like you're seeing it on the big scale, in the big scheme of things, it's still happening in your life. Okay, a lot of people are like, oh, I looked up to that person and they were like this and like that. And you're going to see who the actual victims are. You guys went through the Three of Swords. You guys were a victim and you guys didn't advertise it. Really think about that. You guys didn't advertise that. You guys could have tried to speak in code. Okay, think about Justin Bieber trying to speak in code, trying to tell people without telling people, trying to put it in his art, trying to transmute it into something else. And it's just, you're going to be vindicated this year and next. Okay, you're going to be vindicated this year and next. So just put your seatbelt on. Enjoy the solitude. Enjoy healing and not having to really deal with the drama of them, and know that like you're in the matrix dodging these bullets. I did the Kesha remix thing 2 nights ago. I'm screaming because I know what you're talking about. And I never do those things, but come on, wake up in the morning feeling like the city. Grab my glasses. I'm out the door. I'm gonna P. Diddy. Yeah. It's crazy. And he is not the only one. Okay. He is not the only one. There's a lot of people that were silenced. There are a lot of people that are victims. There are a lot of people that are involved. Okay. Now we will say allegedly. 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 There are a lot of spiders in this web. Okay, a lot of you guys have maybe gone down a rabbit hole or 5. And my prediction is it's going to go Jay-Z, Beyonce, though I feel like he's doing everything in his power to try to shield her. I think it's going to be Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Will Smith, and Jada. Who else? I think there's going to be a lot of record labels. There's too many people in this web. And it's been going on since the 90s. Really think about that, okay? He's been doing this since 91. It's aggressive, it's crazy, it's mean, it's foul. And this is kind of like gearing you up to never have to deal with anything on that level. You guys are very protective of yourselves. Keep choosing you. I pray for everyone that's ever been victimized by these people. That all the skeletons are coming to light. All the shadows are coming to play. And all of those victims will be vindicated. It will take time. Okay? I feel like it's going to rattle the public so hard that yes, a lot of those attorneys are going to try to soften the blow. Because it's just going to blow people away. And think about all the other people that are not even in the States right now that have already tried to run. Okay? I feel like, why is Leonardo DiCaprio hiding? Allegedly. Why is he hiding? Okay? There's all types of people. They're in another country. Riddle me what? Riddle me what? So, again, this is showing you have a certain path. And, some people, their parents, threw them to fame and we got maybe dealt other things. Okay, we were dealt other types of pain. And then other people where their parents were like, I want you to be famous. I don't care who's watching you and da-da-da-da. Cause them all types of strife. We are seeing how our eyes can get big and we could get, swept up in the glamour or our final manifestation. And now we're starting to see, oh, yeah, I don't want that manifestation. I don't want that. So the collective is waking up. We have the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands. You have your own web that was weaved, and you see all of the people that are in it, and you're going to move accordingly. Okay, you're going to move accordingly. It's like God is cleaning house. Okay, God is cleaning house. I literally saw this reel today where this girl in like a Italian accent was like, she put all of her furniture. She lived in Florida. She was preparing for Milton. Okay, and she put all of her furniture on like those paint buckets, like those big like drum buckets, and that you would like get from Home Depot. And her sectional was on these paint buckets. Like all of her makeup was like high up, everything, and then the whole floor was wet. And she's like, did y'all think that I was gonna let this man-made Milton? Did y'all think I was gonna let this man-made Milton come in and mess up and take all my stuff? I don't think so. People are waking up. And I seriously think we change the game daily with our prayers. So I highly recommend, or I would love for the collective that watches me to pray for all of these people that are having to stand up for themselves with what's going on with these celebrities. I encourage that we pray for people that are recovering from Milton and from Helene. But people woke up because Milton, man-made Milton, did not do all that he was supposed to do. Okay. And Clive Davis was arrested. That's good. Okay. If that's what happened, if that's what had happened, that's good. Yeah, you are starting to see like you want to be a star. You are a star, but you have a different path and different things are being navigated or revealed to you, I should say. Different things are being revealed to you. I really think that we've been changing the game with our prayer. I really feel like we've been raising the vibration of the collective because think about it. If I can get 20,000 people to pray, just 20K, that is freaking amazing. And I'm so grateful. If I can get 10,000 people to pray just for others to be safe and protected from harm, because we all are really one. We are connected. And yes, the underdogs are rising, Angie. Amen. We got the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Okay, there was another reel that I saw with Whitney Houston. And I can't remember who was interviewing her, but they were like, do you feel like you're perfect for the music industry? Like, do you like the music industry? And she was like, no. She's like, I was made for this, but it's got the wrong people in it. And they were like, well, what do you do? What do you do if you feel like you're in the right industry, but you feel like all the people and the players are wrong? And she's like, you sing. They're like, what do you mean you sing? She's like, you sing them underneath the floor. That's what you do to them. Oh, so many people that where they like thought others were crazy. Okay, think about Corey Feldman. So many people were like, oh my gosh, he's so crazy. And Barbara Walters, I used to think she was a respectable lady, okay? I used to think she was really respectable. And I have seen some major interviews where she's gaslighting people and making them feel like crap, along with Oprah and her little dog, too, okay? And I'm like, that's not cool. If these people are saying, like, this is what happened to me and I want to protect others, you don't say, oh my gosh, do you hear yourself? You sound crazy. Like, what? What? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like he's going to be vindicated. Justin Bieber's going to be vindicated. Like so many people. There were thousands of people involved, all ages, and it's not right. And the collective is waking up to our prayers need to be up. We need to be prayed up and strapped with the truth. And we need to arm ourselves correctly. And with our direct line to the divine, the universe, whatever your belief system is, and you're going to stay grounded. Remember that you're royal, and these people, they wanted to bring the nightmare to your doorstep, but you have learned from others' mistakes. So your head is on a freaking swivel. You are protecting yourself like never before. You are protecting yourself like never before. And your visions are getting more vivid. Your dreams are getting more vivid. You're going to be making a lot of predictions, bestie. So you might want like a dream journal, or you can like put the notes in your phone, but you're going to find out people are pregnant before they're pregnant. You are going to find out people are certain things like God wants to reveal to you. So just be mindful of that. Like, okay, you don't have like a notebook on hand, but you can like put it in your notes on your phone. And this just really shows too that how you used to be attacked in that state and while you were sleeping, it's not really going down like that anymore. Now you've got predictions. Now you've got opportunities. Now you have things that are being revealed to you versus feeling like you got to fight, battle, and be the whole spiritual knockout. You know what I mean? And because of that, remember that people are very competitive with you at this time, but you don't see anyone. You don't see anyone because you choose you. All of these people, they're watching, peeping, doing everything with their janky binoculars, that you're not here for that. Okay, you're not here for that. You're the goat. You are on your goat behavior. You are on your empress behavior. You're here to help humanity. You're not here to discourage humanity. You are here to help others. And you're not going to let anybody undermine you along the way. Whatever your gifts are that you are accessing, you're not here to play these dumb games with people. You're not here for that. So if they're in dismay, let them be. Okay, let them be. Because everyone that was a part of, for instance, the media machine, that is going to be revealed. People are going to be vindicated. I'm so excited because, you know, we've been on so hard on the other side of the spectrum that it's like, I mean, can we go down any further? Like, we need to balance out. You know what I mean? We need to balance out. Yeah, not here for the foolishness. These people know, like, I ain't here to play games. I am not. They know that you are not here to play games. So let them cause a whole scene. Let them. you're okay with it. Okay? Because you know it's all going to get sorted. It is all going to get sorted. So as we're praying for ourselves, let's try to, pray for one another. Ooh, twin flame. People are going to be really drawn to you at this time. Somebody here is going to be meeting their twin flame. Someone here, thank you, Brandon. Someone here is going to be meeting their twin flame after dealing with a lot of playboys or people that are serial daters, dealing with F-boys, dealing with people that are mad, disrespectful, or shady. You guys are becoming an expert in many things. You guys are becoming an expert in your psychic abilities. You are becoming an expert in your shade detector. You're becoming an expert in how you read body language. Trust that. Okay? Trust that. And that's why these people are all over your shit. Okay? That's why these people are all over your ish. Because your life is hot. You are the word on the street. You are the diamond in the rough. You are the talk of this town. Whoa. An attempt. This is a message for those of you in a happy relationship. Any of you in a happy relationship, somebody wants to have an affair with your person and they better back that ish up. They are definitely wanting smoke with the wrong one. Yeah, without a doubt. Confirmation. Bet. Okay? You guys already know who these people are. If there's a couple or several or however many. Okay? You guys already know who these people are. And there's something that you're about to do that's going to be very intimidating. I don't know if like your person's about to be like all over you, showing like how much they love you, etc. That's kind of what I'm envisioning. Because this person or people, they're going from aggressive to real quiet, real meek. I don't know if they had a nightmare. I don't know if people just saw how much your person loves you without a doubt and they needed that confirmation to go from 100 back down to the crevice of the earth. Okay? Yeah, y'all figured it out. You guys see through them. They could be with somebody. Okay, they could be with someone. And their person figured it out. Their person got salty. Like, why are you looking at so-and-so's person? What are you talking about? So they could have gotten called out that way. Because their mood has shifted. If you have to deal with this person in the workplace, their mood has shifted if you have to deal with them in public settings. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear that. If you were wondering what happened to that haters. If you were wondering, like, what happened to that person that wanted my person? Riddle me what? They got in trouble. They got put on blast. They got confirmation that your person is unwavering in their love for you, even on their worst day. I've been having enemies in my dreams and other reasons. Yeah, it's weird. So when I was channeling like the dreams part, like your predictions, I get it. I'm getting in the sense that some of it has to do with like old enemies. And I'm getting that like maybe it's because of forgiveness, like you're so past them now that all these new ops you've been having to deal with, you're like, oh, I forgot about them, but that's where it started. That's where it stemmed from. You might be having some of these predictions about old enemies. So put it where it fits. Okay? Put it where it fits. Yeah, there's a lot of envy that you guys are dealing with because you guys will not deal with people that are excessive or people that are overdoing it. You won't deal with people that are obviously triggered and then in denial. These people, they don't want to be told about themselves by you, but they act like they want to be told about themselves by you. They want you to tell them about themselves, but like looking really crazy while you do it. You would never take that bait. You would never be goated like that. So now that didn't work, they're trying to block you out. I know, riddle me what? They're just like, oh my gosh, it didn't work. No, you're ascending. You're ready to explore. You are ready to explore. Your enemies have been in your dreams as well. That's so weird that I got that. That is so weird that I got that. And did you see like the camera cut out? That is confirmation. Okay, so maybe you guys have been seeing certain confirmations, lights flickering. I feel like that's for some of you guys. And then dreams, like enemies in the dreams for others of you. And it's just gonna show you like, oh yeah, them. I mean, you might see something going on with them, like a scene, and be like, why am I here? But okay. And just think about that, or like put it in your notes, keep that tucked away. It could be a message for something in the future, but I'm really seeing you guys like move past them, but it might be because they're a grudge holder, or they've been doing something behind the scenes, or they still feel some type of way. Yeah, I'm getting busted. I guess like some of these people are holding a grudge because they're mad that you busted them. Okay, yeah. They are haunted by the fact that you had receipts. They are haunted by the fact that you caught them red-handed. And so they're thinking about you. They are thinking about you. They are tugging on your energy. Like, it could be because maybe they wish they never did that to you, but I'm getting a lot of it is like, damn, I can't believe they caught me and no one's ever really called me out on my shit. No one's ever called me out for being reckless or being irresponsible. Like, no one's ever called me out for being a cheater or a liar, and you guys did that shit. You guys did that. Weird dreams, and then when I see them, they disappear, right? Yeah, I keep getting like, you guys have like HD, like they're so vivid. And this is because you guys are getting more rest. You're really focusing on self. And now God's like, okay, now I have your undivided attention. I can show you what time it is. I can show you these visions. I can give you these messages. I can give you these downloads. So you're like, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Even if you are reluctant at first to take some time off, to take some rest, you're going to be seeing why it's important that you do. Okay? Like, say God wanted you to take a day off, or, you know, you prayed and you just felt intuitively guided to take a day off, but you're like, I really don't want to take that day off. But then you have like this vivid dream, and then like other things that are, you know, confirmation. Just listen, because we already know from all this year when we didn't listen, and it was that quiet voice that wasn't like screaming or freaking out. Like, when we didn't listen to that, we know where it got us. Okay, we know where it got us. But yeah, somebody could be trying to cause trouble in your relationship or in your marriage. There's some people that are in dismay. Their emotions are wild because you're not really effing with them like that. So they're like steaming, stewing, and just upset. Like, they can't believe that you outsmarted them. Okay, again, a lot of people cannot believe that you outsmarted them, that you were really 30 steps ahead, that you really do cut people off like that. People just didn't expect you to switch up so fast, but there was always that possibility of you walking away. Okay, there was always that possibility of you walking away from what didn't serve you. And all of these people are going to have to sit together like, oh, we didn't outsmart the collective. No, collective's waking up like never before, in stages, all day long. Your personality changes every 2 hours because you are elevating and you are ascending. Okay, and brewing. Yes, thank you. And brewing. I was like, what's the other word? What's the other word? Okay, anything else? Just keep swerving them. Just keep swerving them. They're going to try to give you kisses like, I love you. No. Dodge it. Incompatible. It is not a match. Access denied. Okay. Oh, doing better without their ass. The end. Doing better without their ass. The end. They're going to be holding this grudge for a while. And maybe that's why you are really needing the solitude to protect yourself, because Again, the people, the opposite you dealt with this year were a little bit more sophisticated. You're in the middle of reshaping your future. You are realizing class is in session for you to learn the new lesson and the new level of devils. And all of these sophisticated players that were in the mix, they have never seen anybody walk away from them like that in the manner that you did, or cut them off like that, or, tell them about themselves. And you are needing to take mad steps back because they're not going to let that go anytime soon. That could be why you're dreaming about them, because they are brewing, stewing, and mad. Butterfly, thank you so much. They are brewing, stewing, and mad. You see this? Do they look happy to you? Do they look happy to you? I don't think so. You're just going to keep swerving them. Stay stoic. You choose yourself, and you are allowed to do that. You are stepping into a role of leadership, and you're going to be really responsible with that leadership. You're going to be really mindful. Okay, very cutesy, very mindful, very demure on what your big picture is. And unfortunately, your big picture doesn't involve all these other haters. And you're not going to deal with people that won't commit the way that you do. A lot of people talked that talk, but they couldn't walk that walk. And God is showing you how to walk hard. So you don't got time for the foolishness. Like, let's be so for real. They know that you're not messing around. They thought they were the exception to the rule. So yeah, they're really in their head. Because think about, like, people that overthink. You think they're overthinking and thinking good things? I'll wait. You think they're overthinking and thinking good things? No, God's saying they're being a whole demon in the house, a whole salty, messy, petty LaBelle. Okay? And y'all figured it out, and you're like, I'm out of here. I'll sort this mess out later, but I'm out of here. And so that's why they're trying to peep what you're doing, watching with the janky binoculars. Like, let me see, let me get a closer look, let me copy, let me emulate, because that gets them attention. And so these people could have been driving nice vehicles. They could have been, a classier type of hater. And God is showing you they come in all shapes and sizes. And because you were elevating, because you were leveling up, you thought, oh, this is the type of people that I should be around. And then they showed you who they are. Okay, they showed you who they are. NPCs. Yeah. They could never. Keep your crown on your head. Okay, I know we wanted some new friends this year and it didn't work out in every capacity. I know we wanted to commit and be in a solid relationship this year and some of that didn't work out. But there is a reason, and we are being shown the reason right now why we couldn't have some of those manifestations and why we really had to rebuild it from the feet up. And see that not everyone that's kind of on our level or doing well is actually a good person. So yeah, these people attempted with the wrong one. Now it's time for you to be promoted by God. Okay, God chose you for this industry. The divine chose you for this industry or this arena. And you're healing right now, resting. And while they're being bitter boots, it's about to be a whole moment. Like, you are about to be iconic in every sense of the word. For the underdogs, for the black sheep. And it's like you were born for this role. So I'm really excited that you guys are about to be chilling, debt-free, heart's desires, really drama-free, because you are really protected right now. You've been staying so prayed up. Okay? Wayne, thank you so much. Thank you for your generous donation. Thank you so much. But yeah. 10 toes down, gotta get it how you live it. Is that the words? I don't know. Yeah, drama free. I just always kick this chair. Drama free. You guys got this. Listen to your intuition. It is guiding you correctly. Choose yourself. Choose you. Bestie, choose you. I really want you to affirm that below. Like, I choose me. I am allowed to choose me. Why are they so mad? But really, don't be so hard on yourself that you were naive. Okay? That's like a little side message. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm getting that your air energy is coming in hot and your fire energy is kind of sizzled. So your words, like when they're sharp, they cut, they break bone. So don't be so hard for the fact that like you fell for somebody's game or plan, because you did in fact pull yourself, extract yourself up out of the situation. So please remember that. Like, yeah, you were in it. You could have lost. You could have gone through a financial hardship, but at least you figured it out and you've removed yourself. So now you can gain momentum, and you are always, always blessed immediately when you walk away from people that should not be in your life. Yes, Kyrie, I finally choose me. Hi, Lucky. Yes, Ryan, I rose like the phoenix out of the ashes. Yes, thank you, God. Literally. So I'm just seeing you guys sit in gratitude, an echo chamber of gratitude and merriment, not really being as stressed. And a lot of that has to do with the people that you're letting go of, because believe it or not, they added to the equation. So don't be so mad at yourself like, oh, I should have seen it faster and blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Let's pray for one another. Let's pray for all of the people being affected by these celebrities. Let's pray for all of these people being affected by these man-made hurricanes, man-made Miltons, man-made Helenes. Let's pray for everyone, because I truly believe with every fiber of my being that our prayers and positive affirmations work, not just for us, but to help others as well. And I really believe that us praying, even if I think I got at least 20,000 people to pray. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure. And I was excited because like Milton went, skirt. You know? It was a whole flood. But it wasn't like what they had plotted it to be. Like, we can stop the plot. You picking up what I'm putting down, bestie? We can stop the plot. We can pray the plot away. And they don't like that. Because when we're away from all that op energy, we really see ourselves. And we see our potential. So affirm it below. My potential is limitless. This year you are rising for the black sheep, for the underdogs, for the scapegoats, for the victims, for the people that got silenced, they got hushed, they got shushed. No. Yes, we can stop it. Like, that showed me, like, oh, when I saw that Milton went, skirt, I was like, oh, our prayers have been answered. We need to pray for better days. We need to pray because the whole world's upside down. We can pray, we can help, we can change it. And I know that you guys are going to be stepping into this leadership role. Don't be so hard on yourself for things that you fell for, people that you fell for this year, because you've learned from these lessons at a rapid speed, at a rapid rate. Wonder me what? I like that. Riddle me what? Wonder me what? That's funny. And I also got that you guys could have seen angel number 555. Okay, some of you guys could be seeing 555 and you're like, ugh, I know I don't like when I see 555. I'm like, okay, change, awesome. 1212. Is there anything else the collective needs to know before I bounce out? Or bow out, I should say. Don't waste your time. You know where time's getting wasted. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Don't waste your time, bestie. You know where it's getting wasted. Capiche? Don't stay stuck for these people. Don't limit yourself for these people. You know, there's a lot of people that we looked up to, and they're a whole phony baloney. So we got to just karate chop, you know. I'm sure a lot of people looked up to certain celebrities, and they're like, what is about to happen? You know what I mean? Like, really, though, what is about to happen? And it's just craziness. It's craziness what's about to be revealed. I was watching a reel. I was down a rabbit hole. I was down a rabbit hole last night. But I was just like looking on social media, and this one girl was like, y'all need to go on Beyonce's page and just look at her comments. And I was like, I should do that. And I did. And I was like, riddle me what? Wish I didn't. Wonder me what? Wish I did not do that. I was like, damn. People are going to be vindicated all this year and next. All this year and next. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, it's crazy. Freaking crazy. So sad. Like, I think about the people I looked up to when I was a kid, and I'm like, they're not who I thought they were. You guys ever like a celebrity and then you meet them and you're like, they're evil? Like, literally, you're like, I can't. I literally can't. Oh, you're welcome, BE. You have no idea how much you've helped me heal since I've been watching and listening. That is the biggest compliment. That is the biggest compliment. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to anybody watching where I'm helpful and I'm a part of your path. I'm so grateful because you guys are a part of mine. Okay? You guys are a part of mine. So yeah, just our eyes are wide open. Wide open. All right? So you guys drop your favorite affirmations. Let me know what's going on in the comments. I love you guys so much. Members only. I am behind on members only content, but I will catch up. You guys get 3 early access or ad-free videos, so just be watching out for those, but you do have an entire library of content until I catch up. Okay? I'm trying not to like go so hard doing certain things, especially with like editing right now, but you guys enjoy what's already on there because there's a lot of content already on there for you guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I look forward to reading your guys' comments and affirmations. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. All important links are in the description box. Bye guys. Toodles.